Hey, Mike, you like free shit, right?
You know I do, Jake.
Well, man, have you heard about Anchor? It is by far the easiest way to make a podcast. So let me explain. There are creation tools that they allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer, so it is super, super easy to use.
You're right, Jake. It makes it super easy to distribute your podcast from all the podcatchers like Spotify, Apple Podcast, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership.
Allie, another important thing to note is, did you know that it's free? And it's everything you need to make a podcast all in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
Jake, Allie, and Mike, that was a great advertisement.
Thank you.
Jake Reck is here. This is Customer States with the first installation of our special extra medium segments, My First Car Story. Let's crack them. All right, guys. So my first car was a technical first car, but I'll get into that. Was a 2005 Hyundai Tiburon.
Nice.
However you want to pronounce that.
Hyundai?
Hyundai. So probably the only time I'll admit I liked something that was made by the Koreans.
You don't like Korean barbecue?
Oh, goddamn. Now I'm going to really get into it. It's, I guess you're right.
Not like, isn't that the home of kimchi? Like, come on.
Well, I guess my brain goes North Korea, and I don't want anything to do with them, not South.
Yeah.
So, yeah, all the good stuff, that's South. That's like
Free
my
North
buddies,
Korea.
exactly. So, this Tiburon was tits, man. It was still probably my favorite car to date. It was white. It had the fucking shark fins on the side. I removed those after a while, but I really
The shark fins, like
Yeah,
the
like-
the gills.
The gills.
Exactly,
Okay. Oh
the
yeah,
gills.
yeah.
So
The ones that you bought from Pep Boys. Like, 3 days ago.
nice callback.
Thank you.
Oh man, that's good.
So now, and the funny thing is, even though it's Korean made, Tiburon means shark in Spanish. So the whole
Oh.
gill thing, I'm sure that was
I did not know
planned.
that.
Yeah, so I'm sure that was planned. But it was, hold on, I gotta fucking pull up the specs because Mike's like, make sure you fucking have
I
it.
believe it was like 250 horsepower.
Yeah, so it was a 2.7 liter V6,
Uh-huh.
6-speed manual,
Yeah.
and let's see, 172 horsepower, which
Ooh.
was a fucking lot for a car that
But what about the torque, man?
What about the torque, man?
How many foot-pounds?
when you consider that the curb weight of this thing was just a C hair over just over 2,800.
It's similar to the Nudibranch family, right?
Fucking knew the Bronx.
Wait,
Yeah.
so for our Canadian family, would it be like meter pounds?
Chance, if you're listening to this,
It's-
fuck you in the metric
They,
system.
they measure it in Newton meters.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Or how
Okay.
Kevin said, in stone.
That's a weight.
Yeah, I know it is, man. So
In
when
footstones.
footstones, so kidney stones. When you consider that it was just barely over 2,800 pounds, that's a lot. This car had some fucking power,
Oh, yeah.
man.
Yeah.
I kept up with a lot of people. You know, I took that thing to
You
car.
racing?
We'll get to that. I had buddies that had, check out my Scion TC, man. This shit's the tits. It's like, I'll beat you. No, beat them. It was a lot of fun. Nobody was able to really keep up with me at that time, what was available, unless some jackass had, a parent bought WRX or, whatever the case.
Oh, how old are you?
Fuck.
At the time, not now.
At the-
No,
yeah.
oh my God.
How old
I
were
promise
you?
I'm not as
Dad
dumb
jokes
as they
for
make me sound.
days.
Exactly. Shit. I was,
Because you said it was a 2005 car, right?
I think I was
15 or 16.
Yeah, 15 or 16 years old. So
Okay.
it was like basically right after getting my driver's permit. So I went from
So
my mom's fucking like Navigator and my dad's like Cadillac CTS. No. Oh shit. What did he fucking? Oh no, it was a Cadillac, but it wasn't a
Sounds like-
CTS. And then he got me the Tiburon. I'm like, yeah, I've got my fucking swag. Now I can score all the girls
In the Tiburon.
in the Tiburon, which was a 2-seater hatchback. And if you were sitting in the back, there was like no room. So either way, I took that car.
Look, Gina, do you want to get home or not?
So
Get in the back.
so I took that thing to car meets, man. It was my baby, but I'll go with a couple of highlights with that, or stories with my car. So the one that I probably remember the most is a buddy of mine, Ryan. I won't even mention his last name. I thought he was a good guy at the time. Turned out to be a total douche. But I was over to his house one night. Huge fucking rager. Massive fucking rager. Ryan thought he was the absolute tits at anything to do with cars. Drifting, racing, the whole nine. Like, I mean, just big dick energy.
What, just thought that he was like the absolute shit at whatever motorsport category threw
Does
him.
not matter what fucking motorized vehicle he sat in. This dude was like, fuck, I got this. I've never ridden a fucking motorcycle before. I'll do it. He had a bit of a gift, but
Sounds safe.
it was way overinflated. So huge fucking rager. Fucking me and Ryan are talking to these girls. At this point, we're fucking hammered, dude. And before I continue this, do not fucking drink and drive. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
So he convinces me in my fucking drunken goddamn stupor. Yeah, drink responsibly. Truly would want us to tell you this.
We're truly serious right now.
We're truly serious. He convinces me in my drunken stupor, you know what, man? You should let me drive the car. We throw these two girls in the back, you in the front, and we go rip Decker.
Oh, for anyone who doesn't know, Decker is a super windy road in like
Malibu-ish.
Malibu.
It
Yeah.
goes, it goes from Potrero and Westlake Village
Yep.
all the way down to PCH.
Yep, and it's
a shit ton of fun.
It
It is
Yeah.
so much. Whether you're on a motorcycle or in a car,
Oh,
it
yeah.
is a ton of.
I've
Definitely
almost-
not bicycles. Don't fuck around there on bicycles.
Mulholland
No.
is like an international beacon for people to come and visit and like go see. But like Decker is like, yeah, you're a local, you know what you're doing, and like, how fast did you do it?
goddamn, bud. Did your balls drop? Go do Decker.
That uphill section is so much fun.
It's super windy.
So
There's some
much fun.
crazy huge houses out that way. Like not everybody knows about it.
Yeah.
You can get lucky and just it's clear as can be.
Yep.
Or
So-
it takes you an hour to get through because you got stuck behind like a giant box truck.
I
that's
wasn't
going that
even
way for some
scraping my
reason.
knees on that when I was riding the bike. I was scraping my boots. I just
Yeah.
lean that that thing over as far as you can.
It's a great ride.
it
I've
is. It's
definitely
so much
almost
fun.
Well,
died
and that's-
with dumb 16-year-old
Well,
guys
and-
that were driving me around.
Well, and see, and here comes that story now, and it's true. Whether slow, fast, medium, uphill, downhill, doesn't matter. Decker's a fucking blast.
Yeah.
But back to the story, faded as fuck. These girls are fucking faded as fuck. And, Ryan throws his BDE, his big dick energy, and he's like, let's go drift your fucking car. And the girl's like, oh my fucking God, that sounds like so much fun. I've never been drifting. So
oh my
his,
god.
yeah, it was, I remember this like it was.
to be young again.
Yeah, teenage girls are really stupid.
Yes.
I mean, guys
Yeah.
are really stupid too.
Hi,
Teenage girls are really stupid.
Teenage comes with stupid.
Because the guys at least are the ones driving, so they're like, yeah, I'm in control. Like, I'm gonna totally get this. But these teenage girls are just like, I don't know this guy really, but he seems to be driving for long enough to know how to drift.
Well, and, okay,
Hi, ex-teenage girl here. It's because we think you guys know what the fuck you're doing and you
Right,
don't
so-
because
Because
you're
you're
just full of
I
piss.
did know what I was doing.
and you
That's
think
stupid.
So-
well, so are you.
All parties involved
All
are stupid.
parties
I'm not saying you're
super
more
dumb.
stupid than we are.
we're
Just saying.
not picking on anybody.
That is really fucking stupid when you hear it said out loud at this age.
Yep.
There's confused sexual energy and stupidity, and it's you
Yeah.
put those two things together, teenager. It's pretty
Mhm.
simple. So I was 17 probably when this happened. Ryan was however the fuck old. He was older and hanging out with the younger chicks when that happened. Just story for another time. So
Okay.
his house was at the area at the top of our grade where I live. So Smishmamish
Top of a hill.
Smishmamishmrio Springs. Yeah, Smishmamishmrio Springs. Yeah, so Camarillo Springs. It doesn't really matter. So Camarillo Springs, from there, drove all the way to Westlake, to Potrero, basically, faded as fuck, and he's like, right at
Like
the fucking...
20, 15 miles.
He does it either way. Gets to the fucking
Kilometers.
top, and he's like, all right, man, I'm going to fucking send this. And I'm like, whatever. Like I said, I'm pretty fucking drunk. I have never fucking sobered up so goddamn fucking fast in my motherfucking life, dude. When I try and explain this, and since nobody really experienced that, Ryan did not give a fuck. When he wanted to show off, it was full fucking send. No holds, no holds
Just
barred.
didn't have any
We're
thought of
dying
like what could
tonight.
possibly happen in his head.
100%,
Yeah.
man. I don't know, fucking 70 miles per hour plus the whole fucking time.
Just rips the e-brake out of the
rips
car.
the fucking just take the fucking knob off.
Yep.
Shit, man. I mean, it was a long time ago, but I don't know. I probably almost died 24 times that fucking night where the back tires would fucking hit up on the fucking embankment. He came way too close to the guardrail.
And
I made it out and my car made it out without a scratch. And to make it even funnier, because I was in between faded and faded sober, I was screaming like a little girl because I thought I was going to die. So my chance at pussy dwindled the minute we started that. And I am man enough to admit that. And when we were done and we got to the bottom, he pulled off to the side of the road because even he had to take a breather. I mean, he's drunk, his adrenaline's fucking flowing. And I remember getting out to smoke a fucking cigarette, and I didn't even smoke really at that fucking point. And I heard the girl go in the back.
I just need a cigarette right now.
And I
you aged
this is
20
burnt.
years.
This is burnt into my brain. I get out, I step off, the window's down, and I'm smoking. I hear the girl go, "What the fuck was he screaming about the whole time?" And that is burned into my fucking brain to this goddamn day. And I was just like, "Fuck you, bitch! We all almost died."
Yeah, clearly you didn't have a good enough view from the back seat, but from up front, we were pretty close.
Yeah.
And they're just in the back like,
Turn
up the music!
Exactly, the whole time. Turn up the music, Ryan. This is so much fun.
You don't even know how close you came to dying 17 times.
Fuck,
Because
dude.
there's a ton of drop-offs in Decker. Like, I'm talking like...
Oh,
yeah, I was
how many
fucking
foot
there.
Fucking
A good
cliff?
many of feats.
I could hear my car going, "Fucking save me, bro! I thought you loved me."
The tires
wasn't the
squealing
tires
around.
squealing.
That was Jake.
Yeah, exactly. So there's that story, and then so the other one. My car back at that time, I any drug that you can
Wait, hold on, real quick.
Yeah.
You're talking about the Tiburon still, right?
Tiburon still.
Okay.
Correct.
Oh,
Same car.
It's not a bone.
Tiburon.
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 Whatever.
Yeah.
Was it like? Did you modify it at all, like in any way?
Not at all, man. I wanted to.
Mike, was it a bone stock Tiburon?
Nobody knows about that yet. You
I'm
just.
lost.
Oh, they will.
Oh, they will.
Keep listening.
Completely stock. I wanted to get a turbo kit for it, but granted, that was back when it was minimum wage job, and I'm like, "Dad, buy me a fucking turbo." And he's like,
Yeah, for
Fuck you.
$6.25 an hour.
Exactly. It's like, fuck you. So that never happened. It was all stock. I called it the Great White. It was
Smart
just
dad.
the exact 100%, dude. I couldn't
Yeah,
even imagine what
there it
Decker
is.
would
It's like,
have been.
dude, I heard the story about you crying when they were drifting that shit.
Hey, to get one thing straight, never cried. Screamed like a bitch, maybe, but
Those are two different levels.
you
of
also
terrifying.
got to remember, this was, honest to God, this was my first time drifting or having somebody who either could or believed they could do that. I knew of
Bro, I
Decker.
got 1,200 hours on Underground 2. I'm fucking all over it.
I had been down Decker, but not like that. It
Wait,
was
what does that mean?
literally
Yeah, you drive it for like
It's
as
a video-
like
it's a
to
video
get
game.
from
Oh.
A to B.
correct.
Well, speaking of which, like Need for Speed, I believe, like your car was like the entry level
Yeah,
car in that
100%.
game.
Oh,
Yep.
really?
So yeah,
Yeah,
I
Need for Speed Underground 2.
Okay.
pimped your car out many times. It looks
Yeah.
great with window tint, by the
Yeah,
way.
it does. And that's the thing, dude. It was custom wheels. They were black wheels, fucking limo tinted, like double 5%.
Yeah.
I wanted the turbo, but never got it. But like Kevin said, smart fucking dad. I'm probably
Yeah,
alive
seriously.
because of that. So
Yeah,
On
because
it-
Ryan would have fucking killed you with the turbo.
probably just honestly a hair more power, we probably would have been fucked. I think that car was just perfect amount of I can handle this to I'm not powerful enough to this amount of
Yeah,
stupid to
The
kill
car,
me.
the car was balanced enough between
Exactly.
brake suspension and power.
So the follow-up story. When I was 17, 18, I was on every type of fucking drug probably imaginable besides heroin and straight meth and crack. So
What's the statute of limitations on drug use? Anybody?
so I mean ecstasy, ketamine, cocaine, I mean
Dope.
everything, dude. So my car
Oh my
this
god, you
was
guys are so bad compared to me. I was in band.
this
So
was
nice.
back during the time of like raving. Like, I mean, real fucking raving. Going to some underground fucking hellhole.
Yeah, behind the pizza store. Like we went to pizza shops in Orange.
Yeah.
No, not Orange. In San Bernardino.
Indio, yeah.
Dude, go to like the back of a pizza shop. They've converted into
Yep.
a fucking
Seriously?
Did you-
room rave.
Did you ever go to
Big ass pizza shop.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Did you ever go to that old beat down water park? It was called Pharaoh's.
No, but we drove by a bunch.
Dude, fuck, that was like the spot for a while.
Oh,
That place
shit.
was tits.
No, we would go to like warehouse parties and stuff,
Yeah.
and like places where you had to get like you park here, we shuttle you in,
Correct,
and all that
yep,
kind of crap.
Yep, real underground.
Been raided with pepper balls.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
Oh my
dude,
Oh,
that shit
wow.
was
Wow.
the fucking lights go on.
Do
You're
you- did
fucking
you have to
peeking.
scatter?
Yeah, exactly. Lights go on. You're peeking like a motherfucker, and you scatter like cockroaches when you open up the fridge light.
Who took their pill latest? Like,
Yeah,
you're
exactly.
driving. Get in the car. Let's go.
Apparently, I was an angel compared to these
God.
Oh,
DJs.
dude,
Yeah.
fucking A. I
Jeez.
wasn't
Where's the
DJ.
hotel? And then you get to the hotel, and it's like, all right, cool. Well, I got this bag of shit I didn't take at the rave because it got fucking broken up at 2. So we're gonna take this until 6 o'clock in the morning, and then I'm gonna come home and pretend like I was at my buddy's house all night watching movies, eating popcorn.
You can even call his mom. I swear it was there.
Yeah,
the mom's
she's
all
there.
in on it.
Yeah, the mom's fucking in on it, or she's out fucking getting pounded.
Oh my god, this took a turn.
Hey, it's real life, man. So
This is
This is a
unscripted.
totally
might
different
I
life.
Right.
might I tell you, this is unscripted.
this is the extra medium.
Real raw.
Real raw, extra medium. Boom, boom, boom. So
Extra medium gone wild.
my car at that general time was known as the rave car, and why it was known as quote quote the rave car.
Did it wear beaded bracelets and stuff?
Do you have a bunch of shit from Pep Boys that plugs into the
Right.
SIG socket?
The one thing that I did save up for this car because I really wanted it, and I still am an audiophile to this point. I like a car that has a bumping system. I
Okay.
like that, but
Yeah,
a
yeah.
good system, not just all fucking bass. Oh my god, your car's gonna fall apart. Not about that. This
Not
car,
like if I put my hair over the base, it's gonna look like I stuck my
It
finger
was-
in a
okay,
light socket.
okay, it was semi close, but not like that. It would have to be really cranked.
and
but
my ears start bleeding.
back before, there was a company, and I don't even know if they're around still, but it was called Planet Audio.
Yeah.
Okay, these guys came out with something called, like, I want to call Earthquake 2 or something. It was a massive fucking sub, but I mean, this thing was built tits. I did my research. It was good, man. This car shook, but it was really, really nice. So why it was known as the rave car is anytime I would go to a friend's house and roll, or a small underground and roll, and it was
Right,
done,
yeah.
people would come, and keep in mind, Tiburon has a very low sloping back because of it being a
It's like a hatchback.
hatchback. Thank you. I brain fart. Holy shit. Your head would rest up against the glass. So when you were when anybody was rolling balls, I would crank the bass and just straight through their fucking body. And I don't care where you were in that roll, you would peak like a motherfucker,
Oh, yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
I wish I had my original fucking phone, because the pictures and the videos of just people, their souls
with
leaving
their eyes rolled back in their
Dude,
head.
their fucking souls. They're like, dude, I'm not feeling anything. This isn't kicking. Let me help you with that. Sit in the back seat, just fucking
Melt your
eyes
brain.
roll, turn white, soul leave their fucking body, and it was the fucking rave car. But besides the race and everybody knowing that, I truly fucking loved that car.
Truly?
Truly. Yeah, she caught it.
Well, I mean, it's a good thing that we don't endorse,
Don't do
or
drugs, kids.
condone doing drugs on this episode.
Drugs are
It's
bad.
okay, kids
Car.
aren't our demographic.
It is true. But yeah, don't drink and drive. Don't do drugs and drive. Be responsible. Love your first car.
Yeah.
Ugh, that's like a whole different life, like a whole different journey than when I fucking went through.
I had a crazy. Why do you
You're
think my
like-
texts look
You're
at me
like
and go,
hanging out with hot girls drifting in cars, and I'm like, okay, like, did you get all the spit out of your tuba today?
Save it for the episode. Save it for the episode.
oh my God, that's amazing. I miss cuddle puddles, though. That doesn't
Oh,
exist
yeah,
anymore.
dude, a nice cuddle puddle.
This was actually something I experienced later.
What are you
in
guys
life. Like, I
talking
was
about?
18 or 19.
So, do you not really not
Do
know
you
what a
wanna-
cuddle puddle is?
we can show you.
Ooh. Do you really not know what a cuddle puddle is, though?
No, he's totally fucking with you.
Okay, good. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, you were fucking deprived.
I'm a good boy. I'm a good boy.
I'm a good boy. I'm a good boy.
Yeah, I think when I work EDC or something this year, I'm just gonna go jump into one completely sober for like old time's sake.
Father Donovan
Like,
tells
dude,
me,
this is fucking dope. You guys are really fucked up, but this is fucking dope.
Yeah, you got to make it awkward. Be like, hey, my name's Kevin. Just coming here, like, hanging out. Like, jump in the middle. Be
You
like,
guys like the lights?
Yeah.
You want something? I take requests.
dude, you're harshing our buzz, man.
Oh, you need to get some of those gloves with the lights on the end.
dude, or
Dude, I used to fuck up with Glow Stick
Oh.
Boy.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I could do some crazy shit. Yeah, and then those gloves came out. That was a game changer.
that was
Yeah.
a game changer,
Well,
dude.
so those gloves, like, okay, so I made my own. They were like the finger thing, and I
Yeah.
get a white glove and like
Yeah.
put
Yeah,
the
the
fingers,
photons.
finger
Yes.
like, yeah.
Yes, photons, but then you
Yeah.
get the
Like
white
it was
gloves.
hard
Yeah.
to find those.
Now
I think I still have
It's
some of
so
those.
fucking
it's
easy.
all fiber optic. It's
Yep.
already pre-assembled. Like you
It's-
put your hand into it. Like, are you a medium or a large?
It's like, bitch,
Extra medium.
dude, it's like, bitch, you don't know the fucking
Nice.
struggle. It's like I had to go from store to store to store to find
I had to
a
go to
UV
Circuit
one, a
City to
red
find
one,
this,
a
bro.
orange one.
Well, think about it now. The cool thing is that at raves you legally actually probably have to wear a face mask so
Yep.
you can do all your Vicks Vapo shit.
Oh,
Before,
God.
you weren't allowed to wear a face mask.
How
at a rave.
about, dude, how about those fucking Vicks tubes where people would fucking
I
put the
remember
base in their mouth and
I
blow
will-
it into
I
your
will
eyes? Holy
punch a
fuck.
motherfucker in the face if he comes up to me and does that shit without asking. People would just come up, they see you,
Oh,
all in
yeah,
a
no,
puddle,
no.
and they'd be like, "Hey, guess what?"
Yeah, no, that's no, it's ass. Do you? I had a pretty good experience with all that. It was always like, hey, do you want some, Vicks blown on you or anything like that? So I was pretty lucky with that. Nobody really did anything I didn't want, except for having all that fucking acid fucking slipped on me. That shit
Hi.
sucked.
Hi, and welcome to our drug podcast.
This way, this is part of my first car. A lot of it was fucking drugs, so this ties in fucking perfect.
Well, it's a good thing that we've matured and
Yes.
advanced over the years.
What do you
in our
what do you fucking
careers.
think that I drove to all of these fucking raves in? My fucking Great White.
But you totally sobered up afterwards, and you never drove under the influence.
No,
We're past that.
we are past that. So that was my first car story, guys. Stay tuned. We've got another 3 coming at you. Thank you, everybody, so much. That was my personal extra medium short for my first vehicle. Please give us a follow on Twitter and Instagram at customer_states. Facebook is at facebook.com/customer states podcast. And the email is customerstatespodcast@gmail.com. Get at us, guys. We love hearing from you.